We are going to react to this video. These are the gents. Amajita la enze i-video. Le channel yakhona ibizwa nganje. Awuthi ngicheck la ibizwa nge-Decent Q ne. Bayokhuluma ngezinto eziningi. I think izinto ezifana nabo family what isihloko sabo sithi foreigners always work harder than local South Africans. It's a question mark. They are not saying that. It's a question mark. Obviously, it means they will be talking about different things and all of that. Even though they well, you know. But anyway, let's take a listen and hear what they are saying. I'm going to say some controversial things. I'm going to say some of the things that other people fail to say. And sometimes I think, guys, as human beings or as black human beings, we make things very difficult for ourselves. Because I think sometimes when we do things, we don't actually think through before we do them. And I think sometimes we do things because we are thinking about what people will say. For example, when you grow up, maybe you reach 40, if you don't have a child, and maybe it's not because you don't have a child, but you know exactly that if that child is born, you know it's going to be difficult for you to take care of that child. And then you decide to draw back a bit until your life is okay. And some people, they might look you funny. In most cases, when people look you funny, we usually end up doing what we're not supposed to be doing, and then we make the child suffer. We make the baby that comes to earth suffer. Why? Because we did things because we were following some peer pressure things. Okay. Anyway, it's not about me, it's about these guys. Okay, let's take a listen. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, share, subscribe, and you can go and check their channel. Also, they have got 14,000 subscribers. Please take me to 14,000, just like them. Just saying. Let's go, guys.
Yeah, our parents are being propagandized in a way. So that's no excuse to me personally, because it's like being born in the location, for example. Yes, it might not be the best surrounding, but it doesn't mean you are forced to take what's around you. You have to think outside the box, even yourself. Because I mean, when you sit down with other people, you have conversations, and you can see, especially now the internet is showing people what they need to know.
Yes, and showing a lot of people how stupid they are compared to other people.
Okay, I don't know about stupid, but less knowledgeable.
Miseducated.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
So those are the things that I would say that some parents are just ignorant and stereotypes because they believe this is the right way, this is how it goes, especially when you threaten your child and say, do this or else get out of my house. What do you expect the child to do? What you want. Because now you are threatening.
On that one, I do agree with him. You know, guys, I don't even want to, as I said, I'm going to be very controversial. I might be looked at as if like I'm against maybe as some people or some group. But one of the things that I don't like when it comes to parents, sometimes parents when a child or their children are born, okay, and when they are living now, they are growing and everything, you know, they make it as if like there was a meeting somewhere, I don't know, in heaven, wherever, okay, and then it was decided that, okay, David or Sipo or Tadi, whatever, today you've got this meeting, we want to find out if you want to go to earth. So, in other words, if you go to earth, this is going to be the two people that are going to come together. You are going to come out. Okay? And it's not like that. It's not like you asked to come to earth. It was a decision of two people who were in air or on earth who decided to come together, and then you came out. And they came together because they knew that they were making a baby. That is if they have planned it. Okay? Now that you are on earth, obviously when you grow they take care of you. That is why I don't know why people when they do things, you know, they sleep with somebody out there, then there is a child, then after that they take a child and then throw them in the bin. I'm asking myself, stop sleeping with people, then stop doing sleeping around, or stop sleeping with anyone, because you know the consequences. Okay, and this thing, guys, of us black families or black people, of deciding to have children, okay, without planning, without knowing why are we having the child. One, number two, without planning for that child. For me, I can say, if you know you are not ready for a child, if you know you are not ready for a child, you are not ready in a way that when that child is born, you won't be able to take care of them. Don't go there. It is okay. Some of us, we end up having babies because of peer pressure. We end up having babies because your friends have it, because the people in your street, they all have the babies, and then you decide to have a baby and you are not ready. When that child's suffering, you are suffering, you are no longer enjoying, you hate the baby. Why? Because you did decisions that you were not supposed to do because of peer pressures. Okay. Now, parents usually, when a child is born, it's like we as children, we just decided to say we want to come, or maybe they spoke to us to say, okay, we want you to come. They came together, they make the decision, and then I was born. I'm here now. That is why I'm saying, guys, if you are not ready, don't do it. Don't do it. And I can tell you, in most cases, it's happening to us as black people. We just do things because we were told that, yeah, you must produce, but you must produce. You have to be ready. You have to be ready so that when that child is born, at least you are going to take care of him or her. Sometimes it happens that a family comes to a woman and a lady come together, and then a child is born. They don't save for her while he's growing. There is nothing they are saving for her. There is nothing they are doing for her while he's still no, not even born. They are not saving anything. They are not starting anything for her. It's just a child that is going to come, and then they say, well, when the person reaches whatever age, he will see what he'll do, or she will see what she will do. And guys, whether you like it or not, parents need to understand that there is no one who knows that when a child is born, everything in their lives it's going to be smooth. That is why, in most cases, white people, what they do is, before, I believe so, because what I see, it is very difficult to find a white child who comes from a family, maybe let's say average family, who actually end up suffering. Why? Actually, they become better if they are in a family that is maybe average. Okay, they end up getting better, making their family better. Why? In the family, they have got a business, for example. They know that this child, when he's born, we are going to put him in the business. Already the child is being prepared. Already the child knows what is going to happen. When he's born, he's 18. They are going to tell him, listen, we've got some big business here. We want you to get involved. They get involved. You see some white people in farms. You see their kids moving around with animals, with cows, with whatever. Why? Because they are making them. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know why. Why are we black people usually make decisions without thinking? I'm not saying all of us, but some of us. That is why you find people ending up pushing trolleys. I'm so sorry, guys, that I would say certain things that you might not like. Okay, that's why you find people maybe pushing trolleys, to doing some things that they don't like. Why? Because of the kids at home. The reason why they are doing it is because of the kids. Okay, because they were not prepared. I would say, me guys, I would say, you rather reach 40 without a child if you are not ready. It's okay. For me, it's okay. Don't have to kill yourself and be like, and feel bad and end up doing wrong things because of your friends. They are doing it, and then you just, you rather wait. It's okay. They can laugh at you and say, yeah, you are 40 without. It's fine. It's not about them. It's about myself. I don't want to bring a child. The next thing, the child is suffering, I'm suffering. Come on, guys. Come on. And also, this thing of going around shelling women there, you are not ready. You guys, yeah, man, guys, come on. Anyway, let's go back
or her from the house, and they don't know where to go and how to go about it. So that's a problem on its own that many parents get to do, especially our kind. They get to say, I know what. They did not even plan for you financially proper. They start there. Number one, they didn't save up where you were born at a certain time. From that time until you turn 18, They've saved up nothing for you.
Exactly my point.
But you look at why people, you see them when they're about to finish high school, they have a car, they already have an apartment. You know why? Because they simply save money. Like for example, they are earning, let's say 5,000. And take 200 rand from the day you are born until you turn 18. How much money is that?
It's a lot of money, bro.
Exactly. You put that money.
Exactly.
After every 2 weeks, you say 200 rand, or let's say a month, until you turn 18. That's a lot. But no, black parents think of the moment now. Also, this thing of black parents when their child finishes a certain course and they now graduate, now they want to celebrate. Why celebrate? Why don't you take that very same money and help them to build something, but you're willing to pop up for a celebration?
It's because bafuna ukuchaza abantu.
And
that's one thing that also affects parents.
That is actually good. That is actually good, Like, in other words, we need to change our attitude. We need to change the seriousness of our minds, of our attitude. A child has graduated. You don't celebrate anything. You just celebrate there. When he receives the certificate, whatever. When they come home, you sit down, you talk. Okay, we're supposed to do you a celebration, but we are not. The reason is we are going to take the money. You want to do something. If you want to start a salon, if you want to start a business, whatever, this is the money. You are going to use it to do that. Simple. Stop this. We are not celebrating anything because we are not pleasing anybody. Okay? Simple as that. Then you take celebration and then it's all over the place. The expensive things you pay 45,000 instead of taking that money and starting a business, start a farm, buy whatever there, and make like, I don't know. I do understand the way these guys are speaking. And if you think about us as South African blacks and you look at other blacks from other countries in Africa, there was a guy that I heard about. He's a real estate agent, right? What he does is every time he makes a sale of whatever property, I think there was a time he sold 58 million property in Cape Town, I think. Okay, and then after that, instead of that guy taking money and buying cars, whatever, he didn't. He took the money. Okay, he doesn't have a car. I don't know now, but he didn't have a car. And we were asking ourselves, we as South Africans, listen to what we were saying. Yeah, but why he didn't buy a car? Blah blah. What? And then I asked actually the person that I actually thought he had an information about it. I was like, why is he not buying a car? One of the things that he said was actually he is busy buying land. He is busy buying land, buying things that are important. Okay, he is okay. He is okay. He can Uber, he can do whatever. And now that he made sales, it's even better because they will take him serious. Okay, you don't have to be now. You want to look smart. You want to look driving some big cars. And I was like, that guy is very smart. There's going to be a time for that guy where he's going to enjoy. And with the kids that are going to come, if he didn't have, okay, they are going to enjoy the fruits. For him, there's going to be a time where it's going to be easy for him to take care of his or her kids. Why? Because he prepared it. But we don't prepare. Actually, we need to change our attitude anyway.
When for what? Who's meant to be? Not everyone is meant to be the same.
But don't you think it's also our duty as the children to sell our parents this ideal life we want to live, to make them believe in it?
You are right.
By what? By results. You want to open a business, okay, go do it, show them the results. They might have doubts because it's risky, but just because they see results, they might warm up. They're like, oh, you actually really want, because most people, they tell their parents they don't want to do certain things. They don't want to go to school because they want to be a rapper. Like, come on, who still wants to be a rapper, bro? Like, you want to be a rapper. Your parents, of course, they won't agree with it because it won't break the cases anytime soon. The family generational cases. So you must also be able to sell your dream proper to your parents so they can warm up, so they can also get to invest in it. They must see something, they must see potential.
True, but do you know that support starts from a very young age? Because if you look at it, especially in the locations where I got to grow up and experience life, you would hear umzali asho ukuthi yekela le.
I actually think that even though you'll want to become a hip hop person, a rapper or anything, I think it's actually possible. Okay, but you need to have a plan and say, okay, I want to be a rapper, but when I start making money, I'm going to do other things. That means you are going to start a business, you are going to create some whatever. You make sure that whatever money you get, you stop this. Unfortunately, it's going to be very difficult for artists, as a rapper especially, maybe to, let's say, to take money and save it. Maybe save it or maybe start a business because it's fame. You want to be in clubs, you want to be in all of these things. I think you have to be smart. You can take the road or the journey of being a rapper, but you have to be very smart. Take the money and use it for positive things. Start a business, start whatever, so that when you are done with your singing, and also if you are a rapper, you need to tell yourself, I'm going to be a rapper for 5 years, then I'm okay. Then I'm done, I leave. And then already you've got your business, you've got your whatever, and then you are okay financially. When you leave, already you know where to go. It's also possible, but you need to be very smart actually. Okay?
Into yakho useless from a young age. So what does that do also? It kills your moral, even if you wanted to do it. You are being murdered from a young age. At the age, you see, when you see the child walking for the first time, you see everyone is clapping his hip, yo. But now try doing something that's out of the ordinary. We slim, into yenza.
Yes.
You understand what already that kills your moral from a very young age. And it goes back to what I always say to people, especially gents. If you look at your father or your mother,
One of the things that I think this is good actually, this guy is saying is the fact that I think I think we who are growing now, maybe those who are going to grow now, your 2000s, they need to learn. Okay, one of the things that I have noticed with our parents is that, especially black parents, it is rare to find a black family that has a big or a skill in the family. For example, you have a child who is going to school, maybe getting to grade 12 done, okay, they are finished. You as a parent, you've got a skill. Your skill maybe is to make maybe for example, make coffins. Okay, I'm just making an example. Or maybe you've got a skill that of making things, handful things, and then you can maybe say the child doesn't have to come to you. You sit them down. Listen, my boy, you are done with matric. Well, what is your plan? Okay, if in the family you've got money, of course, it's fine. You can take the child to school. But even though you are going to take them to school, the skill that you as a father has, maybe make bunkers, maybe make this, okay, maybe making, whatever. You bring them along. You make sure that you transfer this thing to them, so that they can be able to learn that skill. So that even if you as a father, it happens that maybe you don't reach 60, maybe you pass on very quickly, the child is already having that skill. And the chance and the good thing is, if he's not going to do well in school, maybe it's not doing well and then he's giving up already as a skill. Then you start a business together with your father, and then you start everything, and all of it, and things go well. But parents don't do that. They don't do that. Because I can tell you guys, it will happen that you find a child that it's not happening in school. It's not. He's trying. It's not happening. There must be something. Okay. One of the things that I regret actually, and not taking advantage of, which I don't blame myself, because when you are emakaya, usually it's YouTube. If I knew YouTube long time ago, I would have been far now. I think I would have been one of the great YouTubers, because when I realized it later in life, I was like, yes, This is too. I know it's not too late, but at that time I was like, "Ish, I wish I got it." I was going to focus on it. I was going to work on it. I was going to make sure that I do great things on it. But I realized later, which, well, it's not late, but I wish I got it earlier. You know, and also, please, guys, people, I see people, a lot of people are making YouTube channels. You need to think before you actually do it. I did this thing later in life, and I did it because I discovered that I can actually do it. I can actually speak on camera. I don't have a problem with camera. I love being on camera. I love talking like this, and and then I did at the time, because it was late in life. I was like, okay, let me take this thing, and let me just do it. And then I started doing it. Okay. But all I'm saying, I think these guys, what they are talking about, is very important. Okay. This is going to be part one. And then I will do also, guys, part two, because it's a long video. So I hope you watched until the end so that you can, and if you like it, please like it. It will tell me with your likes. Every time you see it, like it. And then maybe if I get 100 likes, I can do another one, part two. But if not, I will stop. I won't do it. Okay, it will be part one only. Okay, and then we will see. Or you can comment and say, you can continue, my guy, and then I will continue. Thank you guys for watching. You have a good day. Please enjoy your day. Enjoy. What is happening actually in the politics? There is nothing happening. I think what is just happening is these things of courts. Courts are very busy these days. Criminals and everything. It's just all over the place. Criminality is a lot, guys, in South Africa. I wish they can deal with this thing very quickly, because the other thing, guys, is in Tshwane they have actually elected a deputy president to Mrs. Nosipho, Nosia. But I forgot, Maya. So the guy that was chosen is going to be the deputy mayor. Okay, so I hope they do well. I hope they make things better for Tshwane. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, you have a good day. Sharp.